Okay, we're here with Rocco Galati in the federal courthouse in Toronto. Rocco, can you just give us a brief overview on what happened in court today?
Well, basically, the Court of Appeal, the Federal Court of Appeal, upheld Justice Russell's decision. Justice Russell's decision basically overturned the initial order striking the whole claim. Justice Russell said that the declaratory relief with respect to the Bank of Canada Act and the constitutional violations can proceed. However, the tort claims for damages were struck along with the rest of it to replead, redraft, and refile. However, the declaratory portion of the case can proceed. He's already ruled that, and the Court of Appeal has upheld that. So the Court of Appeal dismissed our appeal, which had a couple of minor grievances in the appeal, but more importantly, dismissed the government's cross appeal, saying that the whole thing should be struck. So the Court of Appeal upheld Justice Russell's order, which, as far as I'm concerned, from my client's behalf, is a win.
And will this be the end of the appeal process now?
Subject to the government seeking permission from the Supreme Court. I'm not so sure they're going to seek permission, but I'll see. They have 60 days to seek permission to appeal this order.
Now, I'd like to go just a little off track here. Everybody's noticed that the mainstream media is not covering this case, even though this is a groundbreaking case for Canadians. Do you care to speculate why the conventional media has not covered this case?
Well, I don't think it's speculation to say that I have firm basis to believe that the government has requested or ordered the mainstream media not to cover this case. I've had indications of that, but I can't reveal those sources.
Are you saying then that you believe the government controls the media in this country?
To a certain extent, on certain limited issues, yeah, they do control the media.
And do you believe that this case has a direct bearing on democracy in Canada? And do you believe that we are living in a democracy in Canada?
Well, no, I don't believe we're living in a democracy. I've publicly stated as far back as 1999 that we've entered a quiet dictatorship. This case does speak to democracy, both in terms of the struggle to bring the case forward, but more importantly, the fact that the mainstream media has been told and is acquiescing to not covering this case, which is beyond me, because of all the cases I've done, this is probably the most important case, in my view, that I've done as a constitutional lawyer. Meanwhile, my other cases get wall-to-wall coverage across the country on a regular basis.
Well, we saw that with the Nadon ruling,
right,
for the judges in Quebec. Again, you're considered the authority, go-to guy for constitutional cases in this country. Do you care to speculate on what your odds of winning this case are, or how long it will take to go through the courts?
I don't know how long it'll take, but and I don't know what the odds are winning. That will depend on who we get at what level court. However, I can say this: the case is on solid legal and constitutional grounds. The case should win. Whether it will or not is a different story. Not all meritorious cases in our judicial system win.
And in this particular case, both the Platons, Ann Emmett and William Krem, are fairly elderly. Do you believe that this case will continue in the event of their deaths?
It will, because the committee is also a plaintiff. COMER is also a plaintiff, and it will continue. That's my understanding. Okay.
And is there anything at all you'd like to add?
No.
Thank you for your time, Rocco. It's
Thanks.
greatly appreciated.
Thanks.